Stand by. Steve, where are you? Oh, dang, I think he's trapped in the Doctor Doom dimension with Robert Downey Jr. No!
Actually, I'm here with Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds and the boy trying to figure out what's the continuity of this whole multiverse thing. While also giving away many slanderous, very LGBT-friendly jokes.
Yeah. And yes, thank you for plugging in the Buttery Show review that we did a little bit earlier today, known as Deadpool and Wolverine.
I did not know this.
Yep, on our sister channel, The Buttery Show. I was not a part of it, as I have not seen the movie yet, but Ryan, Clement, and Noemi have, so there's... And don't worry, Truck and Grandma's is not canceled. We're still going to discuss In His Father's Shoes on Tuesday. Yes, there's a Power Ranger actor in this movie, so I can shamelessly plug that review. There we go. And yes, also earlier today, we had an interview with none other than Paul Giddens, a.k.a. Master Finn from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. My favorite season of Power Rangers, to say the least. Jungle Fury, like not a lot of people consider Jungle Fury as their favorite, but I do. I'm just sad that like my shark sword is in storage because I actually do have a shark sword, and I had not one but two different Shark Ranger figures. One was like the Jungle Master one with the sound key that you attach to the back, and the other one is one of those obligatory armored ones that transforms into their Zord. Right. I had both of those, but they're all in storage, so I wasn't able to display them for the interview. But we're switching over to the, well, I wouldn't say the pond because the pond is too narrow. I'm talking about the much wider pond to Japan in order to discuss the one, the only Kamen Rider Fies, episodes 26 through 31. Yeah, look at that.
And who the heck is this? You know what? I take back what I said about Ixa. I take it back. I seriously take it back. I take it back. I totally do. I'm like, I for those who know or don't know, I used to, and for one reason why I'm not on the screen right now, just for people to like go, where is he? While I am in the void right now, that is true. I am not in very good cellular coverage area right now, ladies and gentlemen. So once I do get into civilization, I will try to join you. But if not, enjoy my voice. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a cute face. But yes, I take back what I said about Ixa. I take it back. Because Ixa was at least, we could at least kind of put a pin in who the heck was actually Ixa's rider, or who could be officially the rider. Delta, you get passed around like it's literally that George Lopez joke about the churro. Lick it and pass it. Lick it and pass it. Bite it and it happens. Lick it and pass it. That's literally Delta. Like, Delta, like, who? What? Who? Even when I looked up for, like, research for this show, research for the show, wait, how many people wear Delta? It's like, yeah, everyone who was with Mari. I don't think Mari wears it at one. I don't think so, at least from what I understand.
I really hope that Delta's not a metaphor for an STD.
I swear, but I'm just like, well, you know what? You look cool, but I'm like, I can't really. I mean, it's mostly third riders or whatever. They're really not, except for a few very special cases. I remembered. That's why I was like, well, I know about Kaiza, I know about Fies, but wait, and then after that. I'm sorry, but I just kind of look at the other rider suits that they have that we will get to, the mass-produced ones, or even like the supposed movie ones. I'm like, what is that? what is that?
Yeah.
I was like, it kind of gives me the same thing when I saw Boom Boonger's outfits for the first time. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Well, ironically, Boom Boomger is much more logical in how the powers get passed around. And the characters are more likable, exactly. Yeah.
It's also kind of like Tokuger when they would change colors. It's like, no, they're still Toku 1 through 5.
Yeah. They're named after their numbers, so you know who's who. Yeah.
The colors don't mean jack, people. The colors don't mean jack. It just happens to be. But yeah, Delta, what? I mean, you look cool. Your entrance was cool and everything, but just like the announcement that was made just yesterday about a certain actor and a certain metal mask, I was kind of like, huh.
Oh, you must mean Leo DiCaprio in the sequel to The Three Musketeers.
Oh my God, Leo. Yeah, that's what I mean. Good old Leo DiCaprio. I'm sorry. Can I get just as someone who kind of, I'm not dissing. I'm not saying anything wrong or bad. I'm merely saying, I could, if anyone can tell me in the comments, because this actor is losing me, I would have said the actor who was the father in Rogue One, or like who replaced Johnny, who replaced Johnny Depp in Fantastic Beasts as Grindelwald.
Yeah,
Mads he could have made an amazing Doom.
Well, he did play Hannibal Lecter, so
he has the it for Doom, And I love Bobby. I do. I've supported Robert his whole career. I remember him Weird Science. I remember him when people would make fun of him and do all the drug references and bash on him and how blah 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 blah. Hell, I was a supporter of Tony Stark when Tony Stark was nothing in Marvel. He was just a C level comic book character.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same with Keanu Reeves. So I'm kind of the same with Keanu Reeves.
I'm totally down, but I'm just like, really.
Can you imagine if Keanu Reeves played Danny Ketch?
Or can you imagine if Chris Evans came back and reprised and became Red Skull? Just cause. Not like Chris Evans has not reprised a certain role that got your loins aflame, if you know what I mean. Oh my God! I walked out of that movie theater and I'm like, oh Lord, I got a case of vapors.
Like real talk. Imagine if in Doctor Strange 2, instead of getting John Krasinski to play Reed Richards, they got Chris Evans to play Human Torch.
That was a missed opportunity, but again, in the whole Doctor Strange thing, they brought up the Illuminati, and I get it. But I'm like, so wait, you brought in, and you're not using Chris as Reed Richards? What was that about? Well, we killed him. Even though I never saw that movie with Doctor Strange, I just saw the clip of they killed him. Mm. Because Reed Richards is a dick. Reed Richards is an asshole. You want to say?
Oh the time when Susan Storm had that power trip.
Yeah, it's like if you compare Doom and Richards together in terms of personality wise, Victor is the clear victor, pun intended, right there. Reed is just I'm like, the whole what if Reed Richards became Dr. Doom? I'm like, is that so outlandish to believe? I believe it. I would believe it. I believe it. Reed Richards being Doom. But
speaking of power trips, you know what you should never do? Should never do? Put a rider belt in a room surrounded by a bunch of teenagers.
Oh my God! All right, now let's dive into it. Yeah, don't. Don't. It's like fighting for the last Fig Newton. You just don't do it. It's gonna be a battle royale.
Mhm. Yeah.
And not to mention, I'm like, so I want to know because, well, start us off, Mike. Where do we start off in these episodes?
Well, basically, it starts off with basically we finish off a fight from the previous episode, and basically Misato relays that, hey, Rina, one of the students from Ryusei, like she told us that, hey, we found the Delta Belt. That's why I came back. It's absolutely nothing to do with trying to steal Mari, but we found the Delta Belt.
But she was found beaten. She was found beaten, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like a bunch of people were beaten up. Turns out like all the Ryusei students went all Fight Club over that belt.
We don't talk about Fight Club. We really don't.
We don't talk about Project Mayhem either.
Yeah, no. They literally were like, okay, all right, fisticuffs right now. Who gets to be the rider? And again, these hands are E for everybody. It didn't matter, man, woman. You want it, you're gonna have to. But apparently, one of the students that was never there just automatically claimed dibs. And I'm like, who the fuck is this kid? Just constantly getting up in everyone's face, like, the belt is mine. It's mine. Like, who is he?
Yeah.
Like he's like, I think he's the son of the professor. I'm like, yeah, dude. Mari got the Fies belt, and you don't hear her saying she's Fies.
Yeah.
Just because daddy left it to you, it's like, it's not how it works.
I mean, to be fair, she did try to use the Fies here.
She tried, but it didn't work. It literally ejected her. So she's like, yeah, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Here, you put it on, Mister. I got waves in my hair like the waves in Santa Monica. Put it on. It's like, there you go. But yeah, no, everyone is just beaten. Just like, it's like, oh my God, like, wait, what happened? It's like, so and so took the belt. He just took it, and I'm like, you guys were on motorcycles. You're telling me he caught up to you guys?
Yeah.
And beat you up on the motorcycles.
Yep.
Okay. Cut to the forest where we find this SOB.
Yep. And basically everyone's already beat up. Everyone's already beat up by the time they get to the forest. But you know what else is up? Like, because Takumi and Misato keep ditching Keitaro at work, just like the Paishwa students keep ditching Fran. Keitaro is the Fran of the season. He has to hire additional help, and I don't see any anthropomorphic flies anywhere in here, so let's hire this mysterious girl who apparently was a student.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Saya, she's playing innocent, but just like in any Toshiki Nui series, when a girl plays innocent, you know she ain't.
She's got the knife right behind her. And I'm like, also, yeah, you know what, Keitaro, I feel you. I really do. I feel for you. And like, yeah, you're right, you know. But I'm like, do you not know what show you signed up on?
Yeah.
You know,
Friends,
like, yeah.
Where everyone is everything but.
I'm sorry, but I'm like, you know what? Take it as a compliment, but you are the Joey. You know?
In a good way.
Joey. In a good way. You're the Joey because everyone, you know, Rachel's got Ross and Chandler's got Monica, and poor fucking Joey is just there.
Yeah, even Phoebe got Mikey.
Yeah, same thing with Keitaro. You know, like Keitaro's just there. You know, he's not, and bless him, he is good boy. Bless him.
Yeah.
But goddamn, you know, and then, no joke. Looking at this girl, I was like, tell me you're not hiding something. Tell me you're not hiding something because, darling, it's written all over your face.
Yeah, like freaking, like like freaking what's it called? And also like I love how like when he hires her talking to me, he's like, listen, man, I know I'm not comfortable with you like hiring new employees and then trying to date them, but as long as it keeps you away from Osada and Mari and Yuka, like who are definitely not the same person, then yeah, you know, have at it. Like go date Saya. It was like, I don't want to date Saya.
I'm not
I just
dating
want to hire
Saya,
her.
but apparently they're on a job, and he's like, I'm not dating her. I'm not dating her. And then they stop at a stoplight, and who just happens to walk across the side and over in the crosswalk? It's best girl Yuka. And I'm like, okay, Keitaro, you're working. You're on the job. Why are you
And
guilt
he's
trip?
like ducking her. He's like,
Yeah, I'm like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, you're working. You'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Like, oh, yeah, this is a new hire. Yeah, blah, blah. Like, what are you, what guilt? What guilt are you? Like, oh, my God. And then she just gives him that smile. I'm like, no, that could either be your death or, you know, like when you're done delivering the laundry, you know, but
just a reminder to everyone, out of the 6 main characters, Yuka still has the highest kill count.
yeah,
Just a reminder.
But also remember, she gave that smile to all her victims. So I'm just like, oh, is this? But then I'm like, you know what, Keitaro, you haven't done jack, like relaying your feelings to Osada. Neither have you sent that text to Yuka. So what are you doing? What are you doing? And now you're acting like, oh, I'm cheating on her because I'm like, you're at work.
Like he even like tries to like hide Sai with his bare hands, like
oh, but hanging out with Mari is fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like isn't trying to hide Saya the way you are just make you look more suspicious?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're not just steaming the wrinkles out of those shirts, are you?
Yeah, no, you're smoothing some other curtains.
Oh, Keitaro. But I loved Yuka's smile. I was like, that's my girl. That's her. All right, moving on from the creepy smile because I'm like, that's a meme right there. That's a I'm gonna fold your shirt and leave you to dry.
Yeah, you've been a stain on my shirt for too long.
Yeah, that's a meme. Someone make that into a meme. Like, I'll do it.
I am Steam Iron Man.
All right, so if we go back to our main trio, trying to find the dang belt.
Yeah.
Apparently, they get attacked by a group of orphanox.
Yeah. Oh, and meanwhile, one of the other students who we previously thought was dead is alive.
Yeah. What was that?
Yeah.
What was
so
that
Sawada is like folding origami at random places, setting them on fire, and then kills them while they're burning. And I'm saying, like, dude, this is giving me Rook vibes. Like, is he like killing everyone for the duration of the origami itself burning? I mean, they're not like upfront about that, but
it was an inspiration. It's an inspiration, definitely. This is probably what inspired Rook in his ways. But I mean, like his whole thing has just been random as fuck. You know, but it's caught the attention of Smart Brain that they're like,
we want to recruit this dude.
Yeah, we want to get this guy because like just out of nowhere, he's on a bus. And then he goes into like this underground, like Blade-ish nightclub.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was like Blade. That was totally Blade.
That's totally Blade right there, man. It's like, the only thing that's missing is the shower heads full of blood and the the very questionable. I'm a goth kid, but not a goth kid. I'm a vampire kid. People that are around. I'm like, yeah, no, he's just. I'm like, dude, who? Just go to your room and listen to some MCR and fucking just cry it out.
Oh, absolutely, man. what's it called? Yeah. So Sawada turns into a spider Orphanok. It's not quite obvious because
it's not. I like scratch my head trying to figure this thing out. I'm like, what? It looks like a wicker basket on its head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if anything, like he could have been some kind of mammal, if anything. Like he doesn't even have any kind of spider powers. It's like the opposite of the Key of Awesome's kid, where it's like I'm seeing a lot of the man, but not a lot of the spider.
Kind of just looks like a guy who's kind of like cosplaying a spider, like saying he is, but sitting in a Honda Odyssey, just going pew 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 as he's driving through the woods.
Yeah, I would have to say maybe this is what inspired the what's it called, the Miles Morales costume from the end of Spider-Man 2, where like he's got the dreadlocks sticking out of his costume.
It could also
he's got the toothpaste sticking out.
Well, no, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, I was about to say, like, but Shin Kamen Rider came out just this year, while Fies maybe was a reference back to the original Spider-Man and the original Kamen Rider. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this guy's a total psycho.
Yeah,
he's an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, like even attacks a frog Orphanok. It's like, why are you attacking me? Because I want to throw away my humanity, and I want to know how strong.
Almighty, man! Like, go just cue Slayer right now. Cue the battle music. Like, that's pretty much just calm down.
Yeah, so the frog Orphanok, like, he makes a run for it. He attacks a bunch of the Ryusei students, and just as Kai's about to chase after him, he finds that he was already killed. Like his body's already turning into red flames. Red flames. Not blue, and that's red.
Yeah, not blue, red. Which I didn't know that there was a variation, but apparently Misato goes off and says, like, yeah, no, it's not, though. The Orphanok did not do this. It's Delta. And I'm like, what? I was like, it's Delta. Because whenever he kills an Orphanok, they turn red instead of blue. And I'm like, how do you know that, Misato? How do you know that? Which I'm like, exposition dump, why don't you? I read the script. But the poor bastard just goes into flames, and talk about a badass entrance.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like freaking but yeah, so, and this is something you're gonna notice a lot for this cluster of episodes. Delta, like, a lot of these episodes just end with like Delta about to make an entrance, but then doesn't.
He kind of just like I mean, I thought like the times that they had, like, were hinting at Kaiza for showing up, I was like, okay, yeah, that's once is good enough, guys. Yeah,
like once even with Kaiza, like they only hint him like just the one time. And then the next episode, we don't see him till the end, but at least he makes an actual entrance.
Yeah, but this one,
I don't know who's wearing the belt.
And we don't know who he actually is yet when he's introduced, but now we have Delta, which, again, in these 5 episodes that we watched, it's like, wait, I think 3 out of 4 episodes, like, he just shows up and he's like walking, I'm like, and then to be continued. I'm like, what?
Yep.
What the hell are you doing, man? What the Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So Keitaro's so the next episode continues with Keitaro doing the delivery, where we have that scene with Osada that we mentioned earlier. And then but it just so happens that Kiba is like, he needs to go for a ride in order to pick up some stuff for Kaido, because Kaido feels down in the dumps for some reason. But it just so happens
Jesus Christ,
Takuma just happens to be like sitting like on the grass reading his poems. So it's like, hey, it's that guy who attacked me earlier, so I'm gonna attack him. And of course, hijinks ensue. And what's really interesting is that even though Kiba and Takuma fight each other, Takuma gets the willies from Jackie Chan Adventures. Takuma has the willies. You mo gwe gwe body so. You mo gwe gwe body so. You mo gwe gwe body so.
That was so. Yeah, that was so weird. I'm like, you're supposed to be one of the elder members of Lucky Clover, and yet you're such a wimp. Like, what is up with that?
What could possibly be me freaking him the hell out? Well, we actually kind of know what, but we don't.
No, yeah, but it's
good.
No, you go ahead. I lost my train of thought.
So yeah, but we see triangles lurking in the grass. Let's just keep it at that. We see triangles in the grass, gazing with their orange eyes and their white stripes. Also, I will have to say this: the one thing I'm not a fan of for the Kaiza, not Kaiza, for the Delta Gear is how like the photon lines are blue when you're transforming, but then once the suit fully manifests, like they're white instead of blue. You know, I kind of wish they stayed blue, just because like that way you have the whole red, gold, blue thing.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but we'll get that when we get to another certain rider that starts with P.
Yeah. A certain lion in the fold, who, as a certain frog would say, I do not speak Japanese.
Yeah, apparently his photons are like a different color, but then they go into blue, which is very weird.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, no, he like freaking Takuma gets scared off like very easily by this. But yeah, so turns out like some of the Ryusei students, they're just kidnapping each other in order to lure out Sawada, because they found out that Sawada's an Orphanoch, but they don't quite, but they assume that like he's the one who has the belt. So like they're like, and while the trap kind of works, they get instantly marked, and here's where we get into like was probably the dumbest part about this cluster of episodes.
Yeah.
What is up with those taser fingers?
I'm like, it's a very awesome idea, and like in practice that'd be cool, but in this case, I'm just like, what?
And it's the way they do it too, because it's like they just aim towards Sawada, but he's like far away from them, but somehow it knocks him back slightly.
Yeah, no, I was like, wait, were you able to project a large bolt of electricity towards him that doesn't connect to a metal, like most metal surroundings that you guys are in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not, again, people, education, reading is fundamental. But the thing is when you know this stuff, it kind of like, I forgot to turn my brain off, because that would not work in that situation.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where the episode ends. Like freaking Takumi and Misato show up to fight Sawada, but like the other two dudes that tried to kidnap their classmate died like almost instantly. But as episode 28 continues, like he pretty much soloed Takumi and Misato. Like it's like, wow, like these belts are supposed to be like the bane of the Orphanochs, yet two of them cannot hold off just one dude. And it's a sired dude too. He's not even a natural.
Yeah, no, I know. This is not a natural born Orphanoch. It's just it's imitation.
Yeah.
I
he's
don't get
still
it.
kicking their ass.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Very much
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, no, it's almost hilarious, but we do find some interesting stuff in this episode because in the past bunch of episodes we've only ever seen 3 members of Lucky Clover, Takuma, Saiko, and Mr. J, who's no longer among us, and we're hoping to get someone to replace Mr. J. But wait, wasn't there a 4th guy? Like, how come we never see this 4th guy? Kitazaki? Who is this Kitazaki guy they keep talking about? Well, we see some like fluffy haired dude who can't keep his shirt on straight get confronted by a bunch of mobsters, but as soon as any of them touch him, they get Thanos snapped
Very quickly and more efficiently.
Yep. Yep. So yes, this scruffy haired looking dude is our 4th member that has been around off screen since the beginning. Kitazaki, the dragon Orphanok. Of course, I don't think we see his Orphanok form quite yet, but I'm just letting you know he's a dragon. This is the first time I've seen a mythical creature as an Orphanok, but
For some reason it just has to be a dragon. Like the big bat has to be a dragon for some reason.
We never see a phoenix or a unicorn or a mandrake, but we have a dragon.
Yeah, go figure. But okay.
Yeah. But what we do find really interesting is, that's the reason why Takuma has been having the willies. He has a pathological fear of Kitazaki, and Kitazaki just keeps bullying him. He's like, hey, buddy, old pal. While twisting his own knuckles against his cheek, causing like little bits of sand to fall. I'm surprised he's not permanently scarred from that.
That's very mafioso. Like, where have I seen this before? I know when I saw that episode, I'm like, I've seen this somewhere before. I just can't remember.
I mean, I would say it does kind of remind me of that one scene from JoJo Part 2, where like that one mobster at the restaurant had those brass knuckles. Yeah.
No, it was a live action film, but for some reason, it'll come to me. I know it will.
Yeah. But like he's like, hey, Takuma, you always read those books. I'm illiterate. Do you mind reading for me? Oh, buddy, old pal, amigo. Yeah. And then he needs Sayako to do to him what Miho does to Kijino in Dawn Brothers.
I never saw Dawn Brothers, so I was like, wait.
It was freaking 2022, and it was freaking 2003.
Yeah, well, again, I've not seen Dawn Brothers. I know, revoke my Toku card again.
Well, considering how awesome Dawn Brothers is, I will.
I know, I know. I have many people have told me, and I'm just like, well, guys, life. But I am getting around to seeing these Sentai Rider seasons that I missed out on.
Yeah, I'm actually 15 episodes into Turbo Ranger and a movie. Let me say this, like Turbo Ranger very well could have been the first season to have a 6th Ranger instead of Jew Ranger, but they didn't. But they very well could have, because this one dude who shows up in episode 14, like he gives me both Barai and AG vibes from Jew Ranger and Bokenger.
Yeah. Well, no, I have to watch Turbo Ranger myself.
Let me put it to you like this: if I had to describe Turbo Ranger using other pieces of media, imagine Power Rangers Turbo crossed with Never Ending Story.
Damn.
Because we got teenagers with cars,
and
with fairies and dragons.
Yeah. The very interesting lineup of theming with that.
And it's very dark too. It's like
I've been told I've heard that Turbo Ranger is actually like people want to say Jetman was very dark. Like no, Turbo Ranger was
Jetman's just dramatic. It's melodramatic, but it's not dark. It's standard fare, but it's like actually it's kind of interesting because like if you really think about it, the more lighthearted themed seasons tend to be the darkest in terms of writing, while seasons who have possibly like very dark themes turn out to be super lighthearted. Like for example, like ToQger, the very first episode involves child kidnapping, and the main characters might actually be dead.
Yeah, I don't see them adapting ToQger anytime soon to America.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like freaking Kira Majors has like this whole Lion King, but with crystals thing going for it. But the thing is, they focus too much on the I can't wait to be a king and Hakuna Matata, and not enough on the be prepared.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, but moving right along with this. So Sawada and Misato, they do fight each other a little bit. And Saya is feeling very sick for some reason. Gee, I wonder why. And she's trying to tell Takumi something, but Takumi has to run off to help. He has to run off to help Misato. But it turns out that the person who had the Delta Belt was Saya. And she gets killed, and Kiyosaki ends up getting the Delta Belt. It's like, dude, this dude is an Orphanoch. He's a menace even when on Morph, but for some reason, he has to put the belt on.
Yeah, that was the thing that I felt so bad. I was like, you know what? We all knew it with Saya, like what she was gonna do and who she was. I'm like, it's just so bad. It really is. I feel like that was a missed opportunity to have like a female to be on a rider team. But regardless, like, wow, okay,
yeah.
But let's see, what episode are we on right now?
We just finished episode 28. So we're halfway there.
Okay.
Yeah. So let it sink in. We have 3 episodes straight that involve the Delta Belt, and we still don't see Delta actually fighting on screen.
Not yet.
We see him looming. We see a lot of looming. We see some skulking, but no actual fighting for 3 whole episodes.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's like even Kaiza did not have it this bad, because it's like, you're looming in 1 episode, and then you make a grand appearance at the end of the next episode, but at least you're actually fighting in that 2nd episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But here it's like, bro, why are you taking so long? It's like, okay, Power Rangers Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Like they did that too a little bit with the Thunder Bros, but at least we actually see them in action in the 4th episode. To a lesser capacity.
Pacing.
Yeah, pacing. Yeah, at least there it's a pacing thing.
But it's like the thing with Delta is that you're pacing, but now you're simply you're shuffling your feet at this point.
Yeah. So episode 29, Delta just takes out Faiz and Kaiza and Takuma because bleep Takuma, like, we don't like you for some reason. It's like Takuma just wanted to help out, but it's like, no, Takuma, they're mine. In fact, bleep you, Takuma.
Yeah, no, you have to blame Takuma. Oh, what the hell were you even thinking? What were you doing? I don't know.
So let's be perfectly clear. We have Sawada, now a full-fledged member of Lucky Clover.
Yeah.
We have all four of them together finally, and the strongest member, like basically nerfs himself and still takes out 2 riders and a fellow member of Lucky Clover. Like, if that ain't Black Air Force, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
In fact, I need to get in touch with the Black Air Force Corps for them to do a case study for this dude. Yeah. I mean, the Dio Brando one was fun. Cell was fun. Kid Buu was fun. But we need to have episodes on Misato and Kitazaki because these two mofos
they're too much. They really are too much, honestly.
Yeah. So now that all 4 of them are gathered at the Lucky Clover bar, they freaking Kitazaki, continuing to be a menace, says, hey, you know what? I want to continue to nerf myself by actually wearing the Delta Belt, and I want to use it to do what it was meant to be used for, killing Kiba, because bleep Kiba. So let's have a wager. Whoever of the 4 of us kills Kiba gets to torture the other 3 people.
Okay.
And
That's
Takuma's cool. Like, am I in an Ultraman opening right now? Am I dead? Is this hell? What's going on here?
Depending on which Ultraman opening you're talking about.
Definitely the Showa era stuff. Like with that kaleidoscopic background. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So here we're on. You said 29 right now. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna. Yeah. We're. You know, this is really the point in which something is gonna go down, ladies and gentlemen. Something. You know, there's gonna be a fight, and a big one at that. Now that we have Kiba involved. Kiba is now being involved in this.
Yeah. And we finally have a scene with all 6 friends together.
Yeah.
Watermelon,
yeah. So you know something is about to drop. Something big is gonna happen, which should have happened a long time ago, but sadly, I'm not disappointed though. I'm not disappointed.
Basically, it's like never. It's like American Tail, where it's like the dad shows up just as soon as Fievel leaves, or vice versa.
Yeah, because the whole situation goes that they're trying to fight and kill Kiba, the Lucky Clover, and of course, Fies shows up.
Yeah, and it's crazy because what's his name? Sawada single-handedly takes out Yuka and Kaido, like he throws them both into the river, and you know the rules. If you get thrown in the river, you get to respawn in the next episode. But we're not here for you two. We're here for Kiba, and freaking Takuma shows up too. But Kiba manages to outrun them, only to get jumped by Saiko. But before Saiko could do any of that, freaking Takumi shows up as Fies. It's like, Fies, horse, Fies, horse, Fies, horse, Fies, horse, Goku! Goku,
yeah.
What are you doing here? I don't know. But I bet either of you can turn Super Saiyan. Yeah. Let him leave. Like,
no,
Horse fight.
Yeah, no, it's oh boy. Oh man.
Yeah, I think there's a soundtrack for this. You are my friend. Na 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 na. But yeah, no, they're fighting each other, and they get interrupted by Delta, who's got his new toy, the Jet Slinger. Buy it today, kids.
Sold separately.
Sold separately, yes. This massive hover bike.
Jesus Christ! Like what? You can only give Takumi a freaking bike, and that's it. That turns just into a robot. But you give Kaiza the running mechanical Tyrannosaurus, and now you give
which
Delta,
is better than the shovel that Ixa got, by the way.
Yeah, but then you give the worse than Ixa, like freaking like this hover bike that apparently can shoot like Scud missiles. I'm like
he's got Jericho's from Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm like, what are okay, yeah. What does Takumi have? He has Handle Sword.
He has Handle Sword. I mean,
that's
to be fair, like what's his name? Otto Vachin has an Uzi, but yeah, I don't think an Uzi can hold up against a freaking Jericho missile. Brought to you by Stark.
Yeah. Which apparently this throwdown between all of these parties was enough to de-transform both of them.
That's crazy. It's like he could have just like shot missiles at the two of them, but instead he just like does an Akira power slide that Kaneda is famous for. Shout out to Johnny. And he just like tackles the both of them simultaneously with this giant hover bike.
Yeah.
And it causes both of them to demorph. It's like Takumi, Kiba,
there you go.
Kiba, Takumi, Kiba, Kusaka. Masada, what are you doing here? I don't know, but I bet neither of you can have Mari. Peace.
Yeah, I was like, there it is. There it is. It finally happened. Ross finally admitted that he doesn't like Monica to Chandler. Okay, well, yeah, because they're siblings, but yeah, so yeah, wow, just yeah, and obviously they got to run because Delta was chasing after them, and then apparently Delta gets knocked off of his bike by Takuma, and just
yay! I don't have to suffer torture.
Yeah, only for that to cue the next episode where the two are just being dragged off, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is because again now you don't see Takumi, you don't see Inoue-san, you don't see Kiba. You see the horse and you see Fies. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Only for them to just like fuck you to both and just walk away. Only to know that I have been with my enemy this whole time.
Mm-hmm. This guy I really liked.
This guy who I was gonna protect, and then I jumped him because he was wearing his cosplay out of season. And then
now we do get a cute scene though where Kiba goes on a date with Mari while Takumi goes on a date with Osada.
Jesus Christ, man, what the. And fuck Kaido. I've always said fuck Kaido. But poor Keitaro just decides to dye his hair and become a punk.
Like the two of them together, they're like, I'm in down in the dumps. Me too. Man, if only we could reinvent ourselves. Let's bleach your hair. Good idea.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but Yeah, but it's one of those things that I'm like, again, this is where the miscommunication is just like, I'm like, so talk to me. Why can't you tell Mari about Kiba? And, well, Yuka, why didn't you tell Takumi about Kiba? Like, wait, what?
Or tell Kiba about Takumi.
Yeah, what?
Kaido knows. Osada knows. Keitaro knows. Mari knows. In fact, you could write a song about this. Kiba doesn't know. Kiba doesn't know. Kiba doesn't know.
No.
Don't tell Kiba.
Kiba doesn't know. For those of you who don't know what that is your fault, my friend.
Shout out to Matt Damon.
You know what? I'm cool with Matt Damon, but fuck Donnie. Legitimately. Just I swear that guy is probably like dodging child support payments and just like beer belly, man tits, and just a shell of his former self.
So basically he's white from Globo Gym.
Yeah, pretty much. He's also like Alien Ant Farm. No disrespect to any Alien Ant Farms fans out there. But a one-hit wonder.
It just occurred to me that I do not have Dodgeball on DVD. I very well should find me a copy because that is a movie I should have on DVD. It just occurred to me because I got Mr. Deeds, Mr. Woodcock, Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2, Deadpool 1 and 2, Death Notes 2 and 3, Disturbia, but no Dodgeball. What is up with that? Like, why is that movie not there? But hey, at least I got Dogma.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they started going on this whole spiel about what should I do? I'm like, guys, you've been like at each other's throats this whole time for almost 30 episodes. And you never had a problem before then, but now you're having this existential crisis of like, I like you, man. I think you're really cool, but I don't know. Can we do this? Can we be friends? Can we be? I don't know. I don't know because like I'm like,
have you ever considered?
Have you ever considered just marriage counseling? You two, seriously?
Yeah. It's like how I said, you got Kate Tower likes Yuka and Osada, who are the same person. Yuka likes Kaido likes Mari likes Kiba likes Takumi likes Kiba. Takumi doesn't like Horse Orphanage, who is Kiba doesn't like Faiz, who is Takumi, and Kusaka loves Mari but hates both Kiba and Takumi, which brings us to the Stink Bug Orphanage, which at first we get a cool scene where the two of them team up, but watching them, it's none other than the master scumbag himself, Mr. September 13th, Kusaka Misato. And
Jesus. He's just behind a tree, just like listening to them. I'm like, can we help you?
It's like you do realize that if Takumi and Kiba are dating, neither of them will be near Mari for you to swoop in on. Have you considered that?
No, he's too stupid to fucking think of that.
Yeah, like the best, like if you're in a 3-way battle for the same girl against two bisexuals, have the two bisexuals fall in love with each other so they can both be taken out of the equation in a way that won't interfere with your heterosexual villainy.
And I'm like, also, Mari doesn't love you.
Yeah, so that's also a thing.
It's one-sided.
Yeah,
it's totally one-sided.
Mari is orphan sexual. She only dates orphanox.
Yeah, and you're not one. So,
I mean, just look at her track record so far. She went on a date with both.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
But it's interesting though.
Yeah. No,
she never went out with Keitaro. She never
She
went.
never liked Keitaro.
Yeah, exactly. She never went out with any of the other Ryusei students. She almost went out with Sawada, who, as it turns out, is an orphanoc. You know who else she did not go out with? What's it called?
Smart brain lady.
Those two dudes in the first episode. But
Oh,
she almost went out with that one dude who was an orphanoc. So now I'm suspicious. Like, Mari, do you have a thing for orphanocs? But like, you don't necessarily know that you have a thing for orphanocs. Do you have like one of those? Do you have an orphan radar?
Oh.
Where it's like you can subconsciously tell if a person is an orphanoc and then you immediately fall in love with them. You know, kind of like that episode of Pokemon where like Brock doesn't fall in love with that one chick, but turns out she's a dude in disguise.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Or just, Mari, like, dating profile for Mari must be tall, must have long hair, must have died and then come back as a creature of the undead whose purpose is to destroy humanity and to make his society into a society of orphanocs.
Tall, dark, monochromatic, and handsome.
Ugh. Now I know why Miss Haga was Mari in Kiba.
Yep.
Yeah, and now it's just this whole thing about now stupid Misato is trying to get Kiba to help him infiltrate Smart Brain and do everything. I'm like, you do know that this guy is gonna kill you, and yet he's
tried before.
Yeah, he's tried before.
He will again.
You have a problem with Fies, but you don't have a problem with this psychopath. Kiba, it's a damn good thing you're pretty.
You are a sweet summer child.
God damn. I'm like, Fies is not your enemy. But this psychopath is.
Yeah. So just like Deadpool and Wolverine, like Takumi and Kiba like get BFFs forever, like a friendship necklaces, and it's like they see an orphanoc show up. It's like hey, best bro forever. Yo, my hetero life mate, how you doing? Yeah, I just found an orphanoc. You wanna to? There's nothing I'd rather do than to like fight orphanocs with my new best friend. Yeah, let's do it. And on the way, like Takumi is like trying to like get to Kiba, but then Misato's like, hey dude, hold up. And then he Vegeta punches him. And he takes his belt, turns into Fies, beats up Kiba, and then runs off. It's like, you betrayed me, Takumi. How could you? I thought we were best bros forever. And then he runs off like, and then he knocks him unconscious, takes the belt off, and then Takumi just happens to show up like after all of it ended. It's like, hey dude, you do know that Kiba tried to beat you up so you're unconscious and try to steal your belt, right? That doesn't make much sense because the last thing I remember was Kusaka trying to talk to me. So when did Kiba enter the picture to steal my belt? At least that's what Takumi would have said if he was smart.
But not so much. Yeah.
So basically, that's how the episode 30 ends. Two guys turning blonde and two best friends become worst enemies because they did not think 2 steps ahead.
So again, the communication is just not there.
Mm-hmm.
Just, okay.
Yeah, but then Takumi does, but then he doesn't have time to question it because Takumi gets attacked by Kitazaki on the jet slinger, and somehow Takumi gets a second one. How is there a second one, and why does Takumi get it? That's kind of weird.
Again, where do these things come from?
Yeah, it's like that skit where William Shatner's toupee is an international spy. It's like every morning he wakes up with the Medal of Honor on his head. It's like, where do these things just keep coming from? And then like he throws in a drawer with all the other medals of honor.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing with these belts. It's just like, where on earth are they coming from? I don't know. You tell me, Bill. I don't fucking know. It's the same thing. I'm like, well, apparently there was an extra.
Every now and then, trying to understand a writing decision by Toshiki Inui is quite illogical.
Yeah. But of course, it kind of shocks me how What's-His-Face knew how to use the Fize gear so efficiently when he's never actually used it.
Like, did he see Takumi open up the briefcase one time and like he just left the briefcase open so he was able to read the instructions while Takumi was fighting? Because that's the only logical thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, at least he read the instructions. Here, you're right up there in the efficiency squad, right next to Gwen Tennyson at Sumo Slammers, the video game.
Yeah. Also, I love his little crooked smile he gives after beating up Kiba. I'm like, just one of his eyes just goes cross-eyed. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Did you? I was like, what? I'm like, I'm not crazy. You know, sure.
By the way,
that is at the 18-22 minute mark, episode 30. No joke. You see it just like as he is looking at the camera, giving that smile. It's his left eye. Yeah, it's his left eye.
Left eye
slowly just
slides inward.
Yeah, slowly just slides in. I'm like, so that's the take we're gonna do. That's it. Like, can we not? Can you not do? But I guess it's just to show how Misato is so unhinged. You look stupid.
What
I know.
A crazy person smile like this.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I was again. Bravo to the actor. Bravo. Yeah. You are selling it, man. You are totally a pick-me. But holy crap, you just went far and beyond in this scene. I'm like, how much do I gotta pay for you to not look at me that way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also like Takumi shows up to be like, what the fuck? But he sees poor Kiba knocked out. So it's like, yeah, dude, you just walked into your own setup. Because I'm pretty sure that Kiba's gonna wake up and then go at you.
Yeah. It's kind of unhinged. And the crazy part is, it's like both Takumi and Kiba are like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you either. You betrayed my trust, best friend. No, you betrayed my trust, best friend. They didn't even stop to like have a back and forth to say which one would betray the other's trust, because maybe they would start to notice that their two stories are inconsistent. It's like, it's like Kusaka was right. Like, you told me you would betray me, and you did. No, Kusaka said that you stole the belt from me. I did no such thing. I was attacked by you. Wait a minute. I just got here. When would I? Wait, Kusaka. Yeah. Kusaka. Misato!
Did you not Did you not realize who knocked you out, Takumi?
It's like, again, when did Kiba appear in the equation for him to steal the belt like he claimed?
Yeah, I'm like, did you not see who knocked you out? Bright as day. I mean, I know we're on an island for crying out loud, but there's sun out. There's no overcast of clouds.
Yeah, so back at the base, by which I mean the Lucky Clover bar, Kitazaki tries to do the Dio handshake to Takuma. It's like, hey, I don't want to hurt you. I want to be best friends. Just shake, like, let's shake on it. We'll be best friends. Just shake on it. And Takuma's like,
no, just don't.
and I think Takuma could have been like, I suddenly decided that there's going to be some kind of SARS variant here in Japan, so I'm gonna, 6 feet, if you don't mind. 6 feet. I want to be friends, but 6 feet. So it's like, oh, so since you're not shaking my hand, I guess you don't want to be friends. Okay.
No,
I see how it is. Meanwhile, Takumi tries to do the smart thing and question Misato about what happened earlier. It's like, you sure Kiba stole the belt from me? Yeah, of course he stole the belt from you.
Why would I lie?
Why would I lie to you? It's like, come on, like you believe me, right? Shake my hand. We're friends, right, Takumi? Right, Takumi? Right, Takumi?
Yeah, I'm like, again, do you not realize?
Dio handshake, man. It's the Dio handshake.
Do you not see this crazy individual in front of you? And I am kind of like surprised that anyone tells me that, like Kaiza is their maybe the suit, but just that Misato is their favorite secondary rider. I'm like, what? I mean, the actor is selling it of like his craziness, but I mean, there's nothing redeemable about Misato at all. Not a damn thing. And we're already, again, when Kaiza was introduced at like what? Like 10, 11? And this whole time.
To be fair, Misato himself appeared in episode 13.
Yeah, but like this whole time he's been here. Not once, not a redeeming thing about this guy. Not anything at all.
But he likes Mari.
But he and everyone likes Mari better than Mio.
Like, Spider Orphanog likes Megumi. You don't see us rooting for him when he kidnaps her.
Yeah, seriously. I'm like, what is? I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's do it. Let's ship Spider Fangire with Megumi. Let's do it. Let's ship it. It's official. It's shipped.
Yeah, shipped. We're gonna redeem the character.
Yeah,
as if they didn't try to do it in Kamen Rider Decade.
Yeah, especially with his myriad of sock puppets. Yeah, you know what? You are
Imagination.
Better. You are better, Misato. This is better than you. I said it, and I don't care. I said it. The Spider Fangire is 1,000,000 times better than you, Misato.
Yeah, because they're both creepy stalkers. But at least Spider Orphanog didn't try to turn two best friends against each other and then try to gaslight them to keep them from kissing and making up.
Yeah. That's why I'm just like, not to mention that I think still, like, again, how much do I have to pay you never to look at me that way again?
Hey, Toku Spirits, we love you guys. Why don't you invite the actor over?
Invite the cast of Fives to come. Get them all here because I'm pretty sure. The people would love it. They would love it, and
especially bring Kusaka over so he could sign my my Juoger morpher.
Yeah. No, but also it's like, you know what? Have me and Mike be like the mediators and just like, I got some things to say before we start. First up, Miss Haga. I know you're married, but how you doing?
But we love you.
Yeah. But I'm like, just oh man, if there was ever a time that we were to get these actors in an interview or anything like that, just like you said this in this live podcast of our review of episodes X. You want to explain yourself? There's nothing for me to explain. You're a fucking psychopath. Again, amazing actor, great actor.
I mean, look.
Do you think I look? Yeah, do you think I look at such great actors like Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, Robert Duvall as like, oh, these guys are fun? No, they're amazing actors. They sold the craziness. So
yeah, like Jackie Gleason from Game of Thrones. Like, I have a lot of respect for the real life person.
Yeah. But not the character. The character can go fuck himself. I
mean, I'd put that like as far as like the character goes, like let me put the poison in his wine myself. But Jackie Gleason, like he is an international treasure, and I will protect him.
Yeah. But we're
just
on
like Jamie Presley.
We are on the last episode right now. So
we got that parallel Dio handshake thing. Meanwhile, Osada has the hots for blonde Kaido for some reason.
Why?
That look on her face while he's like thrashing.
I mean, I'm like, honey, I know you're somewhat damaged, okay? You're a bird, but really? Well, so again, it's like, so what was wrong with Keitaro before?
He's too vanilla, and like he's like,
I like my vanilla with sprinkles.
And he assumes that every girl that he's within 6 feet of, he's dating. So he feels like he's cheating on everyone.
Yeah,
I need a real man like Kaido.
Yeah, that.
And of course, the two of them are like, so we're blonde now, but what do we do now? I don't know. Like one of them would be picking his nose right now, like thinking like, I don't know, like what should we be doing? Let's go save lives. But don't you think that some serial killer in a different Kamen Rider series is gonna like do the same thing around the same episode count? Yeah, but it's not like that season will be also written by Toshiki Nui. That's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because Rook wanted to save people in episode 31.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good children go to heaven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All good children go to heaven. That's a Beatles song, by the way. But all of a sudden, like freaking Takumi does fight Sawada because Mari made him promise, bring my sweet Sawada home. He was such a good boy. He would never be such a jerk. It's like, but he's an orphanok and he's trying to get a body count that rivals Yuka's. Yeah, like he's really trying to beat Yuka's record.
How many people were in that nightclub that you fucking annihilated? Seriously, like that didn't even touch Yuka's count? Seriously?
Yeah, like he's going for her record.
I mean, you went into a full blown full club, even took out the bouncers. Like, you're telling me that that's not higher than Yuka's count? No. Apparently, Yuka taking out like 5 dudes, 3 randos later on, and apparently an
Another two
entire
dudes, so 13 basketball players.
yeah, it's like that's not enough. That's not enough. Okay.
I mean, apparently was enough to not be on the blacklist like Kiba.
Yeah, I guess not.
And what's Kiba's body count? Like freaking 3 humans?
And a bunch of different Orphanax, because he took out the stink bug Orphanax like it was nothing.
Yep. Actually, no, he only killed 2 humans. Just his
cousin, brother, and his lover, or his ex-girlfriend. Yeah,
his brother and his lover. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, should have went after his uncle too, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so Takumi tries to fight Sawada, but he hesitates. Like, no, can't finish him off. Promised, Mari, no. But the thing is, later Mari gets. Oh, and also freaking Kaido and Keitaro are forced to play like the worst game of telephone between Kiba and Takumi, where it's like, tell him I hate him. Tell him I hate him more. Tell him we have nothing to talk about. Tell him I don't want to talk to him anyways. Tell him, well, if you don't want to talk to me, then why do you keep sending messages to me? Tell him I said I don't know, but you know, like, I hate you anyways. And to think the number of times Kaido and Keitaro have been running back and forth between these two guys, you'd think they would, you know, use all that running to like talk things out, figure out that Misato was the heel. Nope. Okay. So Swordfish Orphanac attacks Mari for some reason, and she gets rescued by Sawada? What? Yeah, and the thing is, like, in this entire 6-episode cluster, he's like, Mari's my final link to humanity. I must destroy her in order to completely abandon my humanity. But he's like, but then all of a sudden he like rescues her like he's Kaido rescuing Yuka.
Yeah, for some reason. For
some reason. But then all of a sudden, like freaking Mr. Douche Nozzle himself shows up and he attacks Sawada. It's like, no, you don't understand. Yugi, you can't kill him. He might survive. Oh no, Teia's right. And so basically, I hate to say it, but Mari pulls a Mio.
Oh boy.
She Sakura's herself. Gets in the way of Golden Smash.
Yeah.
Tale old as time. I'm like, I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but can you imagine if she suddenly turns into blue flames in front of Takumi? Kusaka, you killed Mari. I didn't kill Mari. Kiba did. What? But Kiba's not here. Yeah, trust me. Kiba's the one that killed Mari.
We don't know who this Kiva is, but we know. Well, no.
Kiba.
I said Kiva, not Kiba. 2 different people. You'll get it in like 6 years. Oh God, yeah, no. And I gotta say, when it comes down to these episodes, especially when it's like Kaido and Keitaro. Now, again, this Fies was at the time that Power Ranger was a thing, right? If I remember right, Fies and Power Ranger were both.
Fies and Power Ranger, yeah.
Does not Keitaro look like Bon with that hair of his? Kinda looks like Bon, like a precursor to Bon.
Yep. And what's funny is he's an Ultraman arc right now.
Yes. No. Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I did notice. I was like, wait. I've seen him before. Where? I'm like, oh. Okay.
Now here's the even crazier part. He's in the English dub. He's voiced by Tony Oliver.
Oliver, who was the voice of Saba.
Yep.
From the White Ranger.
Yep.
But yeah, no, but I'm like, yeah, kind of. Keitaro is a precursor to Bon, and I don't know if at this point, like Deca Ranger had already premiered. We're already at like the halfway point. But yeah, these two, especially Kaido, just stop. And Yuka, don't encourage him. Just don't. Don't encourage him.
Yeah.
Ugh. And whoever did that dye job, jeez.
Barely recognized them.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah, but then you see their personalities. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on,
Go back. Don't.
Oh man, I'll say this. As far as like the episodes go, I mean, like I'd say like 8, 9, 8. See, like episode 30, I would have given a 10 if not for the first half, but because of the second half of the episode, 7. And yeah, we're staying at 7 for 31 because people aren't talking.
It's so fucking simple if it was just a simple communication, but oh my god. They're not talking at all. And no, it's because
we were on a break.
It's because Kaido and his stupid music is interfering with the communication.
Yep. And I'll have to say this. Yuka is adorable, but come on, girl. You could do better. You could have Keitaro.
I've said that since day one.
You could have had the sweet cinnamon roll, Keitaro. You could have the Cinnabon, Kiba. You could have the
You can have the McDonald's. You can have the McDonald's hot apple pie that is
Takumi.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Heck, you could even have the spicy chicken sandwich that is Mari. I ain't judging. I endorse it.
I'll even throw you that sweet matcha cream roll that is the lobster orphanok.
The only thing that would be worse than her dating Kaido is her dating Misato. Not that he would want to.
Yeah, no one wants Misato. No one. Misato. You know, Misato, you are. God, what is something that I can rip on that we won't get flagged on?
I'm just gonna put it. I'm just gonna say something that's simple yet controversial. So emphasis on simple. Misato is the kind of guy that results in having debates on a certain part of the Constitution every 3 months in the United States.
Yeah.
He's that kind of person.
You know what you are, Misato? You're overcooked cup noodles. Mm-hmm. That's what you are. No one wants you. You're overcooked cup noodles.
You think you're spicy, but you're actually soggy.
Yeah, no one wants that. And that's Misato. And fix that eye.
I think he needs glasses. You know, like Adam.
I think he needs an eye patch.
Yeah. I mean, it's working for that one dude from House of Dragons.
Yeah. Oh God. Fuck.
Amond, I think his name was. Yeah. Everyone on that show has white hair, so it's hard to keep track of who's who. But yeah. All right. So, what are your scores so we can move on to the comments?
I think I agree with you fully with how you said it, exactly down to like the scoring, because I'm just like the communication is just getting worse and worse, and you would think the story of now Kiba and Takumi realize who they are, like, well, but again, you're listening to this crooked eye mother that again doesn't like you two, and you both know it, and yet
if you really think about it, Kusaka is basically the Mio this season. It's like, hey, Takumi, Kiba wants to date Mari, but I know you want to date Mari. Go kill Kiba. Hey, Kiba. Takumi wants to kill you. Go kill him first.
Yeah, now, we went from Mio to Misato. Yeah, now we're like, the next review, we're just gonna be like referring everything back to Misato. Like, you know what? But yeah. What do the people have to say?
Yeah. All I know is like, while we won't have Misato in Power Morphicon, at least we know that we have a good friend who will be there, who will at least look the part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Love you, Kat. All right. Let's see what the comments have to say. Nemetrik says a 2-week wait, but well worth it.
Our apologies for last week.
Medical problems. Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. We, as they say, the show must go on, but sadly we could not. So, don't think it'll happen again. If it does, we'll post about it.
Yeah, no, like we definitely like Morphicon weekend will be touch and go because it's Morphicon weekend.
Yeah, so probably not. You may see some things being posted, but not sadly.
If I could do like it would be a lot of hard work, but if I could set up some rigs, we could theoretically do a live episode on location.
It would have to be somewhere like before though. Or during, because Sunday
during would be fun, just because like we could like have like people at Morphicon like freaking like walking around. We could ask them questions, but the thing is, it's like, if not, you know what, I'm just going to like just survey Morphicon attendees about their thoughts and then just air them on our show after the fact.
Yeah.
It's Morphicon, we're gonna have lots of fun regardless. Like, freaking, like there's a lot of Jungle Fury actors that are gonna be there. We interviewed one of them earlier today, as of the time of this recording. Okay, so we got Triple OXYZ says, Steve, I miss you.
Aww.
Yeah. Hopefully next time Steve will have his camera on and he'll escape the doom dimension
I'm trying my best. I wish that I was close by. If only you guys knew where I actually was, but thankfully,
well, tell RDJ I said hi.
Thankfully, I do have reception here, but still. Next week, hopefully, I'll be on camera.
Okay. Goddamn finger taser.
Again, good in theory and very, very like a very useful thing, but I'm like, not very well put in this show.
No, it's like an amateur edit of a kung fu movie.
Yeah,
like a student kung fu movie, like in high school.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. How many students even are there? It's like 3 of them die every 2 episodes.
How many were in the photo? I think there was 16 or so. There was a good amount.
I thought that was 9. We're gonna need to rewatch the last 20 episodes.
Yeah.
Just to do a body count.
You only have 9 students in this
Yeah.
entire school that
Yes.
you built underground.
I haven't seen cinema sins in years, but if someone does toku sins, can you do a body count on Ryusei students on the show? Because
There might be already. I'll have to look. I'll check that out.
yeah. All right. Lol, Masato's iconic crazy face. Yeah.
Oh my! How again? What do I need to pay for you not to ever look at me that way again?
Your soul.
No, that's too high. Look, here's 500 yen. Get lost.
Careful, you might end up in a Darman video if you're gonna pay that little.
I am not afraid of Kaiser at all. Like hell to the no. He is not intimidating at all.
All right. I mean, to be fair, Kai's biggest weakness is common sense. So as long as you use that, he won't be able to trick you.
Mm.
Yeah. He might jump you, disguised as someone else, but he won't be able to trick you, though.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't Mari know that doing the Sakura thing never work?
No.
Well, let's see how it pans out. Certainly didn't end up working well for Mio.
Yeah, no, just just, again, typecasting. That's why she was. That's why she was placed as Mio years later.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Now I'm remembering Kamen Rider Decade episode 30.
No spoilers.
Keitaro and Kaido are so adorable as blondes pretending to be more cool. Yeah, that's the operative word right there. Pretending.
Yeah. Pretending. That's the thing. It was like they even know this is stupid.
Yeah. It's like, and I love how Keitaro tried to do the whole Tendo Soji thing. It's like I'm cool now. I bleach my hair. That's proof that I'm a different person. I want you to treat me differently because I'm so cool. But then as soon as an Orthodox shows up, he pisses his pants like he normally does.
And then calls talking. He's like, "Yeah, I'm a cool guy now. I can totally take care of myself." Keitaro, are you talking to me? There's a world here. Get out. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, Kaido is just Kaido.
Kaido being Kaido.
Kaido's just being Kaido. You just dyed your hair, God knows why.
Yeah, but for some reason, you have a fan, but what more can you ask for of other people?
Yeah, you have Yuka.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah, get yourself a girl that looks at you the way Yuka looks at Kaido. And then maybe take a few steps back because that might be a red flag.
I would be that guy that would just be like, Yuka. No. But then again, I'm like, wait, this is who I'm talking to. Who am I talking to here? I'm talking to Yuka. No, you'll be fine, hon. You'll be fine. Just get it over with as soon as possible.
Just avoid any seafood restaurants or alcohol. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We do Ultraman Arc on Mondays, Kamen Rider Gotchard on Wednesdays, Bakuage Sentai Boom Boom Jiro on Thursdays, and Kamen Rider Fies on Sundays. Although this upcoming Sunday, we're going to have to move the episode around just for that week. For reasons involving the Morphin Network staff, but stay tuned to both our YouTube and our Instagram in order to know when all of our shows are. Also, as I mentioned before, we recently interviewed Paul Giddens, aka Master Finn, aka Jungle Fury Shark Spirit Ranger. He will be, if you want to say hi to him in person, you can meet him at Pasadena Convention Center August 23rd to the 25th. We will be there too, so if you want to say hi to us in person as well.
So close. So close.
It's less than a month away.
Yeah.
And yeah, we also interviewed Mike Gatto as well as Jared Turner, and the both of them will also be at Power Morphicon. So you can watch our interviews with them and then say hi to them in person. Say, hey, we saw your interview on the Morphin Network and we really liked it. Can we get an autograph? Or something along those lines. You know, take an autograph, take a selfie, do whatever you want. You know, they're really cool actors. Say hi to us. You're welcome to ask us for a selfie. We won't charge you.
No.
You just gotta ask for it, you know, but we won't charge you. Yeah. Also, we check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show. We're finishing off our Trapped at Grandma's House with our final film, In His Father's Shoes, which is available on Tubi TV for free for you to watch. And yes, this movie actually features a Power Rangers actor in it. I won't say which one. You're gonna have to watch the movie and, you know, find them like Waldo. And I'll give you a hint. It's not Waldo from Ninja Storm.
Sucks.
And as a special bonus, we did one additional movie earlier today on that channel that doesn't fit in the theme of being trapped at grandma's. It is none other than Deadpool and Wolverine. That's right, it is. But be careful, it is a spoiler review. So if you haven't watched the movie yet and didn't want to get spoiled, watch the movie ahead of time. Watch the movie. You know,
what are you doing?
It's 10 p.m. Pacific time. You know, like you might still be able to catch a late night airing, depending on your theater show times, or you know maybe watch it Monday night and then come home, chillax, watch our review of it. Yeah. In addition, we've also done the Crow movies, the Shrek movies, the Naked Gun movies. In September, we're gonna do other movies in addition to that. And I can't wait to announce what we're doing for September. But the first film of that month will be on September 2nd, which means we're going to be switching Ultraman around for that. But I digress. If you want to check out our personal content, where can the ladies and gentlemen and Humagears find you?
Just on IG as the Sin Prince. As of right now, I'm just posting random assortment of things. But I thank everyone for their comments and their lovely interactions they've had with me. Thank you so much.
And you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto and on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto. With all that said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update emergency kits, hug your loved ones, and we will see you again tomorrow with another new episode of Ultraman. And we'll see you in person next month at Pasadena. Hope you guys have a great start to your week and have a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.